Women's football in WA is serious business, and one of the biggest names is young Kirby Bentley, whose extraordinary talents have seen her sporting career take her across the country and to the top of the women's AFL. But family tragedy has also created an opportunity for her to lead the battle against one of the community's biggest social issues. Craig Quartermain has more.
Grand final week in the WA Women's Football League, and Swan District superstar Kirby Bentley has her footy cliches down pat.
Pretty comfortable, pretty confident about things. Starting to get my fitness probably at the right times.
Originally from Mount Barker, Kirby moved on from a promising netball career to AFL in 2009 and has seen the women's game evolve.
It has become very professional. You see the team that were playing on the grand final game. They're very elite the way they go about their business.
The comp has become so elite, Kirby was taken at number 7 in last year's Women's National AFL draft for the Melbourne Football Club.
You know, she's an incredible player that she's just got this flair about her, and you just almost stop in your own game just to watch her.
Playing and leading the evolution of the women's game has led Bentley to work in the community and has turned her into a role model despite her humble nature and shyness.
Education is a very important pathway and it gives us a lot of opportunities in life, but using our sport and obviously, you know, being Aboriginal, it's part of our lifestyle. So if we can engage the girls into, you know, now football, which used to be netball when I was playing, I think it's very exciting for the future of our, you know, next generation of people.
A tragedy would make Kirby and her family reluctantly part of history, following a landmark court decision earlier this year. The case was the 2009 murder of her aunt, Andrea Pickett. She was murdered by her estranged husband, despite repeatedly reporting him and attempts to seek protection.
When something so horrific happens in our life, it changes you forever.
Andrea Pickett's murder was a damning indictment on police and service providers who were responsible for protecting victims of domestic violence.
Because it happened in such a horrific way and it was so public, you would never want your worst enemy to experience it. You know, we saw her lying on the ground. There were cameras there and she wasn't even covered, so it was pretty intense.
It's a landmark case that could have ramifications across the country.
You know, unfortunately, you know, there are a few people that were at fault and kind of let it slip by the wayside, and you know, she's not with us today, I think, because of that.
Kirby and her family are now advocates for the White Ribbon campaign, which aims to stop domestic violence and raise awareness.
You know, you're in a relationship, you don't look to be hit or hurt in any way, and we want our message from our family to, you know, to make change, to be strong and stand up for what you believe in.
A remarkable young woman leading on and off the field. Craig Quartermain, NITV News, Perth.